Welcome back everyone, and if you are new, welcome to the channel. Immersion is one of the most important factors for a game like Skyrim, and immersive mods have been some of the most popular over the years. That's why, for this video, we are going to be focusing on immersive animation mods. There are a huge number of mods to choose from, so I have just picked some of my favorites that are super impressive or that I highly recommend you to try out. So let's start with an absolute banger of a mod called Immersive Interactions Animated Actions by JaySerpa. If you are just looking to try out one mod from this list, you can't go wrong getting this one. It's basically an all-in-one animation pack that allows your character to perform a huge variety of immersive actions. The most immediate animations you will notice will be when harvesting ingredients or looting dead bodies and chests. No longer do items just teleport into your inventory. Now your character will actually interact with the world around them. This stays true for all of the animations in this mod. They all feel very natural and help you become immersed with your character. Some examples include being able to pet dogs and horses, looking over your shoulder as you begin picking a lock, or coughing after ingesting a less than desirable ingredient. With close to 30 interactions, there are sure to be some surprises for you to discover. This mod is also very easy to customize, coming with a mod menu where you can enable and disable each action separately or adjust other settings to your liking. So if you haven't already, go install this mod. Next, we have a couple of animation mods from the author Juhaaaa, specifically for potions and poisons. The first one is called Animated Potions that adds a custom animation for both player and NPCs when consuming a potion. It's a really believable, well-made animation that makes a simple action a lot more realistic compared to the instantaneous action in vanilla Skyrim. And the same goes for animated poisons. Your character will perform a short animation to visibly put the poison on your weapon. Another very simple but very immersive animation mod that I really enjoy. Onto the next set of animations, which I'm going to call the smooth animations because of how smooth they are, but also because the mod author is known as Smooth or Skypia. I have been a huge fan of these animation mods for a long time, as they add a ton of variety to your game instead of seeing the same vanilla animations repeating over and over again. I'm not entirely sure if all of these mods are in the immersive category, but who cares, right? The first one is called Smooth Random Idle Animations that features 15 unique idle animations that are applied randomly. That's the thing. These animations display at random, so it feels a lot more unique and immersive, and this is a common theme with all of these smooth animations. To complement this mod, we have another mod called Smooth Combat Non-Combat Animations. It sounds a little confusing, but basically it displays unique idle animations when you have your weapon drawn. It also features separate idle animations for when you are in combat or out of combat. Alternatively, you can use the smooth moveset that changes the overall combat moveset excluding attacks, so it is safe to use with combat overhauls. Next we have Smooth Random Sprint that provides a random sprint animation for each weapon. This one is probably going to be a little controversial as the animation is a little bit anime style, but I love it, and it's nice to experience different sprint animations while playing. Not much more I can say about this other than the animations look fantastic. This flows nicely into the next mod called Smooth Random Jump Animation that, as you guessed it, performs random animations every time you jump. There are multiple new animations for static jumping, jumping while you're moving or sprinting, and even new animations for falling. Really high quality mod here that I strongly recommend. The next two smooth animations are more combat based, but are two of my favorites. The first one is Smooth Random Blocking Animation that is very similar to the previous mods and displays new random blocking animations for each weapon and shields. Here is what it looks like in combat, and this is where this mod really shines. It adds a really nice point of difference to each block you perform and is surprisingly noticeable in combat. The last smooth animation mod I'm going to show you today is called Dynamic Random Spell Idle, that adds new random animations for when you are idle or equipping and unequipping spells. This mod has one of my favorite animations when she throws the spell up and then catches it again. Really cool to watch. Overall, all of these mods add a huge amount of variety to your gameplay, and to me, make the game feel a lot more immersive, and that's the reason I use all of these mods together as a combination. Lastly, we're going to have a look at a recent mod that blurs the line between Skyrim and other modern open world games. This mod is called EVGAT Animated Traversal by Everglaid. For 11 years now, we have been trying to jump over fences like they were hurdles. I mean, this just isn't very immersive. But now, thankfully, due to this new mod providing the framework to make animated traversals such as climbing ledges or vaulting over walls possible in Skyrim, which is very similar to the Assassin's Creed series. Because of this framework, other mods have been able to implement these unique animations to many cities and dungeons around Skyrim. These mods are piling up very quickly, and I will link the best ones I could find in the description, but if any of you find one that you really like, let me know and I will add it to the list. The traversal prompts are visually identified with these glowing orbs showing you areas where you can perform the new interaction. You can select the brightness and color of these orbs, or you can choose to completely switch them off to have a more natural look to your game and encourage exploration. Oh, and not all prompts will be successful, or that was my experience anyway. A lot of these new traversal opportunities offer new, unique ways to get into certain areas, provide shortcuts for convenience, or even ways to bypass Nordic puzzles. This animation framework is truly incredible, and probably resembles a feature we will see in the Elder Scrolls 6. And that's it, we've reached the end of the video. Thanks for watching and for all the amazing support. Don't forget to support and endorse all of the amazing mod authors as well. Without them, none of this would be possible. Otherwise, have a great day and I'll see you next time. Cheers. Oh, and also, I will be releasing a Discord server soon, where we can all interact with each other, or you can contact me directly. So be sure to keep an eye out for that in the near future. Thanks again.